Last time on D&D, Shade teleported the entire party to a brand new world that no one knows anything about. As the party went to investigate the town, Shade had to be carried because she was exhausted due to taking everyone to the new city. In the new city, we had investigated and found out that a trial was happening to crown effectively a demigod, which Shade had a lot of questions about and doesn't exactly trust the whole trials, but everyone else seems to be like, oh, we're gonna be fine with this. During learning about the town, Mexter ends up finding a very beautiful lady called Nisha and ends up getting half the party drunk. Everyone except, I think, Oscar and Shade. During everything, the whole party effectively learns that due to one person in a city worshipping a different god and getting the entire town to worship that different god, this god decided to say, I'm going to make this whole town go underwater, and just it vanished completely, which Shade has no idea how that even makes sense. As the session ended, everyone went to sleep. Mexter got slightly lucky, friend zoned, maybe,
Hell yeah.
and because Cedric hasn't been talked about in a while, he stores 6 drinks because Cedric's a thief.
Alright, that was decent. That would be 3 tokens in your pocket for discounts later on. Um, I would have said that everybody had went to bed as well. For the night, everybody had their own room in a bigger, basically it's a hotel-like area that Mexter actually got you guys into.
You're welcome.
If if not, you guys would have been sleeping in basically the poor district. But that being said, the town was very welcoming of you guys as well. They didn't bat an eye at the fact that they've never seen you before, and the
They were,
fact that you guys dress weird.
they were technically batting an eye at Shade, saying, I don't trust this place.
Also, Oscar got a friend and inspiration for sleeping by the water.
Yeah, a little monkey.
So yeah, you guys will have that to look forward to when I come back, if I haven't already.
I think where we left off is everybody was either helped to a room because they were so drunk that walking was impossible. Or actually, I think they already saw that, or at least the ones that didn't drink saw, aka Shade, saw that you had this monkey with you. The rest of them were just kind of
Right, yeah, because
so
me and
drunk.
Shade had a conversation.
I think that's also why I didn't bother mentioning it yet, because pretty much everyone that got drunk had no idea that this monkey was a friend. The only one that knew was Shade.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oscar had to throw both me and Oscar into our
And
beds because
Mexter.
we were
Well,
smashed.
actually, not Mexter. Mexter, yeah, never mind.
No, I had higher priorities on my list.
You got friend zoned.
I don't care. I got a piece, man. Better than blacking out.
A perfectly average
He,
piece.
he got
Better
a
than
quarter of a piece. He didn't even
better.
get a whole piece. He got a quarter.
Hey,
Hey,
it's
he
better.
still has his soul,
Better than
so
it's better than no piece.
at least as far as we know.
Yeah, I got a piece.
Yeah, next thing you
Piece of
know, he
that
walks out of the
soul.
room. Hey, I'm soulless. Where did this happen? Like,
Alright. But with that
Uh,
being said, everybody where we left off was everybody was asleep. Um, Night goes by decently. What is Oscar doing? Because Oscar's technically the only one that's not in the building.
um, that's a good question. I guess um maybe tending to the environment. Like just kind of pruning things and making stuff look pretty.
And the monkey's getting very excited that you're doing this. He sees that you care a lot about the environment, which makes you guys' bond grow a little bit tighter.
Maybe I'll grow a fruit tree nearby and give him some food or something.
You just you the friendship level has just increased if you do give this monkey more fruit.
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right. Well, you now have the best of friends, and he basically tells you, as monkeys do in their own little monkey languages, that you guys are buddies. He
Does he have a name?
you guys did not discuss a name.
Can we discuss a name? I'll totally do that.
You would have to blow another talk with animals.
Yeah, easy. Done.
All right.
Easy. Done.
So how are you asking the monkey its name?
Hey, so do you have a name?
He asks you what's a name.
Well, it's like what people call you. It's what they say to get your attention and um refer to you in conversation, like what when we're talking like this. See, like
Uh,
I'm Oscar. I say hi, I'm Oscar every time I meet someone, and that's like telling them my name.
Alright, well, I'm going to roll a dice to see how good and or bad this answer will be.
Oh, it's got to be good.
He tells you that most people just call him Shitstain.
Uh um oh, well then. Do you want to like make a new name? Because that one's not like that good.
Still better than shit thrower.
He says, sure, if you want to give me a name, but most people just call me Shitstain, so.
But like, if you could have any name, what would you have? Like, you don't have to have that one.
Barnaby Bananas.
Okay, that's a little long, but I like Barnaby. You do want to go with that?
Sure, Barnaby.
Yeah, because like people have multiple names sometimes too, but like they don't say the other name a lot. They just go by the first one, but the other one's still like there, just nobody really talks about it. But I don't have that. I just have Oscar.
Okay, see. Well, thank you for naming me a, as you call it, proper name.
Yeah, no problem.
You just, you made this little monkey happy. Because most of the
Nice.
time people call him shit stain and aren't very nice to him.
Mission accomplished.
Are you, gonna eventually go to sleep or quote unquote hibernate or meditate?
Yeah, I thought I already did by the
You
ocean.
were,
Isn't that why you gave me the inspiration point?
the first night, yeah.
Oh, this is another night. Okay. Yeah, we'll go to the ocean again.
Okay. You walk up to the water, it's nice, calming. The monkey sits on your shoulder. As, the monkey goes to drift off to sleep, but you realize this monkey snores.
Nice. Oscar
And
doesn't
then
care. Doesn't
drools.
bother him. Yep, still cool with me. Why would I care
Alrighty.
about that?
Alrighty. Well, you are now your ears being snored into, and you're being drooled all over. And everybody else, you guys are sleeping rather nicely. The beds are rather comfortable in this residence. It's actually kind of nice. What is Mexer doing? Because Mexer would have been chewed off to his room eventually.
That's fine. I got what I needed. Release. No. I would have went back to my room and strip down, pass out.
Remember, there is a hot tub in the room.
Ooh. Oh, that's right. Because I got us to the upgraded place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what? I'll do a little soak in the hot tub after the sex.
All right, you actually, I'm gonna do another roll.
What, for how hot the water is?
You have now dirty-nified that hot tub. Getting out of it, you're cleaner, but the hot tub is not.
Yeah, that was part of the idea. Low effort, but got clean.
There you go.
Right. And then I will proceed to lay on the bed,
All right,
naked.
sounds good. What's Shade doing?
Uh, is there a desk in the room at all?
There is whatever you want in the room. So if let's say you want, your own kitchenette area, there's a kitchenette area in there.
Well, I'm gonna say there's a desk in the room, so she'd probably be sitting at the desk, mulling over all the facts that she has currently been told about this city and the environment around the city, and still wondering what god decides I hate these people for worshiping someone else, and I'm just gonna drown the whole city.
All right. I will say that you've done this for a few hours and then managed to get enough sleep to be well rested in the morning. And with that, I don't even have to ask about Asuka and Brock, as both of them are so damn drunk that they definitely sleeping good.
What's yesterday?
It's very rare that a dwarf gets drunk, but this time it happened.
Yeah, it's
Alright, so morning time rolls around. Everybody gets a decent night's sleep. Um, you smell a wonderful smell wafting into each one of your rooms. Um, it's definitely breakfast time, so whoever decides to wake up and eat said breakfast can do so.
Do we have to wake up and eat breakfast first?
It's whatever you plan to do, but you
Cool.
definitely smell that there's food out there.
We making shit first.
Yeah, what you trying to make?
Minigun.
Alright, we will roll to see how good you do. Alright, you rolled a 64. We'll do a D100. Is there anybody in Cam's chat right now?
I don't think so.
Besides me,
Rip. Um, you know what? Oscar, high or low?
I also have proficiency in Tinker's tools if that helps.
You muted yourself.
Hello?
Yay, we hear you.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
He's Oscar.
but
Hi and hi.
Alright, hi.
I mean, it is 420, so appropriate, right?
Yes,
I
very.
mean, you make something close to a minigun, but it's just it's not quite there. So you keep getting closer and closer to your goal.
Brecky!
Right. What is Mexter doing? Has Mexter woke up yet?
Mexter. What time is it?
It is early morning, and you definitely smell the food wafting into your room.
Mm, yeah, I guess I'll get up. I'm not gonna like it, but the food's kind of twisting my arm.
All right. Are you walking outside the door now?
No, I'll be modest. I'll get dressed first.
Okay. So you get
I know what
dressed.
you were doing.
You, you walk outside the doors, and you see a gigantic feast for breakfast.
Oh, just all sorts of this and that and here's and there's.
Yep, whatever you can think of is most likely on this table.
So like as I walk out of my room, I like look around. Do I see any like other people awake yet?
Yes, you see a lot of people that have checked into this place of residence. A lot of them are grabbing the food. One of the hostesses sees you walk out and tells you that food is free for staying in the residency, so have at it.
Oh, okay. But no other uh, fellow friends have awoken yet?
Nope, you see nobody else out there yet.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I'd be like, what the fuck was I thinking? Why am I awake? Well, hey, at least I get all this food. And I'll quietly make my way to the feast. Try not to disturb to wake anybody else up.
Alright, you do so. Alright, anybody else waking up and going for the food?
No, I'm gonna start eating. Thing over there, the really good looking one that smells delicious, next to the bowl of those things that smell even more delicious. Then I'll wash it down with the picture of that.
Somebody fire him.
Oh, he's definitely about to get fired, alright.
Ooh, then I'll look over and see some doohickeys and doodads, and I'll have some of that.
How about now?
No, I'm good. I'm just stuffing my face.
I will remember this later. DM will remember.
I'm eating the delicious food that was presented.
Anyway, anybody
I
else
guess
waking up?
in my
I'm gonna
pissy glory, I'll go wake up the damn elf.
You see that Lee is already awake and just kind of sitting by the door.
What's your toilet on?
I smell the food, but I was told not to leave the room without anybody.
Let's go wake mommy and let's go eat.
Okay, I'll wake mommy.
So
So you, Oscar, you feel a tiny little hand just kind of start poking you. Mommy, there's all kinds of food. It smells so good.
I think Brock should woke her up.
Asuka in her hungover glory is just gonna be like, "Did you say food?"
Yes, so much food.
Alrighty, you gotta wake your sister, and then we'll go get food.
Okay. She goes over to try and wake Sissy, and Sissy smacks her. You just watched little Sissy smack Lee.
Asuka's gonna be shocked for a moment, and then kind of just be like, "What the fuck was that?"
She tells you she doesn't want to wake up. Let her sleep.
That's fine, but don't smack her. She doesn't know.
I watch you do it all the time.
Okay, but we do that to people we really don't like.
That hurts.
Like, I don't do that to your sister, and I don't do that to you.
How am I supposed to know that? I see you do it to everybody. Do you not
Okay,
like
well,
everybody?
don't like, maybe. I don't know. Kinda, yeah.
See,
Just
Mama,
don't
this
hit
is
your
why I love
sister.
you.
Yeah, but just don't hit your sister, okay? You can hit other people, but don't hit me or your sister or Cedric or Goose. Mostly because Cedric is a goofy little dude. And Goose doesn't understand anything but food.
Okay. She
Alrighty,
rolls back over and goes back to sleep.
I guess we're leaving her in the room and going to go eat.
Sounds good. And as all of you walk outside the doors, you see that there is a gigantic table full of wonderful smelling foods.
Do I
The
notice?
hostess walks up and says that the food is free for anyone staying in the residency, so have at it.
Do I notice him come down?
You do notice, at least Lee walking out because she is not like slowly walking out. She is running for the food.
Okay, I just like, nom, 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 nom. Oh, Haley, come on, come over here. Come eat.
You watch as she dives into what looks like a giant plate of cooked boar and just starts going to town like an animal.
Atta girl.
Atta girl.
I'll
It would
almost
have
tear
been
up a little
funnier if
bit.
it was cheese balls.
You said there's anything there, right?
Yep, there's even alcohol if you want alcohol.
Well, okay, so that's secondary, but can Asuka get a funnel cake?
There is all types of cakes, whatever you can think of, there is most likely on this table. You see everything from there is actual apple pie that they have on this table. There is, freaking uh like soft spongy cakes. There's mushroom type cakes. There's anything you can think of is on this table. It is like a wide spread of food.
All right, scratch the funnel cake. Y'all just see Asuka pick up a massive cheesecake and just start just barehanding it into her face.
Damn. Hostile spirit.
What's Brock going after?
Santos beer.
Ah, there
I'll
is
second
all
the
types.
beer.
Do we expect anything else from the dwarf?
There's all types of beer. There's ales. There's stronger like longer sitting, more fermented beers. They tell you that it goes from the weakest being the ones made by the town two rivers away to the stuff that you guys were drinking last night.
I need to find out what that stuff is.
Do you say this out loud?
Yes.
The hostess says, "Oh, that's something made by Nisha and her crew."
Hmm.
Who's that?
Isha. Good lady.
Who the fuck do you know who that is?
Oh, she's the reason we're here, dude. Come on. Oh, wait, you don't
Oh,
remember. You were drunk. You know, by the way, how long have we been traveling together?
I don't know.
And that's the first time I've ever seen you that drunk. Makes me proud.
Oh yeah, and it was lovely.
I bet you like you having the time of your life. When's the last
Next
time you
time you
got?
get a chance, send that lady my way. I need her to tell me what the hell that is and how to make it.
Hmm, true. Might be able to ask her. Yeah, when's the last time you ever got that wasted before? Do you even remember? Were you a wee
No,
lad?
I don't think I've ever been that hammered, and it was fucking lovely.
My man. Yeah, it must have been some strong shit. Ooh.
Whatever you say, like,
Whoa. What's up?
I'm gonna go back to smashing every kind of meat and taters in my way, but also like looking for a plate. That way I can like fill it with little elf.
Alright.
You're making a plate for Nelly.
You can't prove it.
Alright, you do so. The person behind the counter asks you if you want the strong stuff or middle or the weakest.
Eh, give me some of the middle for now.
Alright, they pour from a very large vat that they have in the back.
Sorry.
Hold on one second.
How about that there Dempsey?
Alright, I'm back. So yeah, she gives you the drink. It is not super strong, but you can definitely tell that this has been sitting probably in a vat for a little while. It's well fermented.
Oh, there's the past.
The people behind the counter, they basically tell you, while you're staying here in this place, all breakfasts are usually free, and all drinks while you're staying here is usually free. So,
Noted.
but that being said, they uh they thank you for your patronage and tell you, or at least they remind you that a little bit later the trials will start back up again, and the 5 runner-ups are going to have their chance to be crowned. So make sure you're ready to go to that, and free drinks will be handed out then too.
You're enlightening the people.
You just kind of see them smile. All right, Shade, what are you doing?
Well, first I'd have Shade wake up, summon her Keyblade, and I'm going to roll an investigation to see if she notices anything different about it after it's been used to pretty much take everyone to this world. Make sure everyone heard that before I did the roll.
Yep, go for it. All right, checking it out. You definitely notice that some of the magical feel to the weapon is gone, but not like completely gone. It's almost like it was a one-time use during, you know, certain times, etc. Like it regenerates over time, so you have to wait a little bit before you'd be able to do something like that again.
Okay, so basically it's just now a sword that can never be taken from her or broken.
Yep.
Lovely.
But
Uh,
you've gained decent knowledge. You are able to wield it a little bit better now, though. Only because you rolled a 20.
yay. Um, ugh, I guess there's any books about the city history in a bookshelf in a room by any chance, I guess you would start reading those, trying to learn more about the history of why they worship these gods, what these gods have done to deserve the worship, everything else like that.
You do find a lot of books in these rooms. A lot of them are history. One of the books basically tells you that the water god is the one that created the town, created the people within the town. Uh, Basically, there are four different water gods, and each of them rule their own river. That the one that did take out the town was he it was a nice god, but did not like that evil was being brought in to his sanctum, basically.
Does she learn anything about why the gods like dancing trials so much?
The dancing trials, you learn that basically they're used to govern the people. Like whoever wins is the voice of the god. And with that, Oscar, the monkey is no longer snoring. You see that the monkey is currently munching on some of the fruit from the tree that you grew, and he seems very happy.
Hi, Barnaby. Good morning. Okay. We should probably find out where everyone went. Uh, Wait, didn't they give us? Yeah, they did. Okay.
I'm gonna go to the room that they initially gave us because that's the
Alright.
only place that I know of, I believe.
Alright, as you go to get up, you watch as Barnaby sticks his finger in his nose, picks, and then points in a random direction, and then proceeds to wipe it on your shoulder.
What are you doing?
Speak with animal.
He says he is basically that is his friendship with you. He's sharing his body fluids with you.
Oh, that's like really nice. Wow, thank you.
You're welcome, friend. Best friends.
I can't wait to show you to my friends. I have more. There are people. Well, they're not exactly like me, but they're like weird. Like I don't know. You'll see. You'll see. We're gonna find them. Okay.
He gets very excited and then asks you, "Are they going to be able to understand me too? 'Cause you talk to me very well."
No. I'm weird like this. I do this all the time. Talking. What I do.
Oh, okay.
But I can't do it all the time because it's like it costs me stuff. and I only have a limited amount of that stuff. And if I do it, then I won't be able to do other things, you know. So it's like not all the time this will be happening, but you know, we'll figure it out.
I see, I see, I see. That's good to know, good to know, good to know.
All right, so we're gonna go to the place that I think they're at, which was the this like I don't know. You know, these people are weird. They have like these buildings that they go into to sleep. Like they don't sleep outside like us. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna go into one of those buildings and see if we can find them. If not, we'll figure it out.
Oh, one of those buildings. I'm not usually allowed in those. They chase me away.
Well, maybe things will change. We'll see.
My cousin had a knife once and was going after one of the people who stole from him. He was just trying to eat the banana.
That's a crazy story.
I know, right? I don't know where my cousin is anymore.
Yeah, that happens. I swear on every one of these journeys there's like one person that we meet and then the one person that gets left behind and then like there's William and Remy and like because I you know how I told you like you might die because that happens all the time with me. Well, like those were the ones that died before. So it's like there's constantly people coming and going and it's just weird, you know? It's always changing.
I'll always be by your side. Best friends.
Okay, sure thing. Pats it and keeps walking.
Hey, you see that this little monkey is the happiest little monkey in the world. Alright, you walk in, you see that everyone, well, just about everyone is sitting at the table and eating. The only two missing is Nelly and Shade
I
has not
thought
come out yet.
so. I was headed to the because I don't think they ever told me that they were going to this upgraded like hotel.
The nice place.
Yeah, I think so. Oscar would have been heading to the original place that they were given to stay, that he was showed.
You had to put them into their hotel rooms, so you
Oh
would know.
yeah, that is right. Fair enough.
Yeah, so you would
Forgot
know
about
which
that.
hotel it was. Yeah.
Cool. Well then, what happens when Oscar gets there with Barnaby?
He is a very good monkey. He doesn't like climb off your shoulder or anything because he knows that, being around other humans is dangerous, and the only reason why he's safe is because he's with you.
Okay. So Oscar will enter.
Hi.
Dexter, you are the first one to see
Just like
Oscar.
Oscar, Oscar.
Hi, Maxter.
Hey, come over here.
Okay.
He comes over.
Where have you been, sir? We were worried.
I made a friend. Hi, this is Barnaby. Barnaby, this is Maxter.
Oh, so you were making friends. Don't
All
answer my
right,
question.
the little monkey goes, then goes and picks his nose and puts his hand out as if he wants to shake Dexter's hand.
It's a compliment. It's 'cause he likes you.
Huh. So knowing this, can I mind link with him?
Okay.
Hi.
All you hear is
You're too loud.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
too
I'm
loud.
too loud. It's not doing the thing. But you hear screaming basically. Ah!
It's okay. It's okay, bud. I'm Oscar's friend.
Get out of my head!
This is the only way I could talk to you. You okay?
You're
Everything fine?
What are you doing,
Right,
Maxter? Why is he freaking out?
right now, Oscar, you can definitely tell that Barnaby is under duress. He is like panicking. He's like looking around, like, "Oh God, who's talking to me?" He is like scared.
Just like wave, like hi. I just
Whatever you're doing, stop it.
oh, so you can make friends and we can't? Okay.
He wants to be your friend. That's what the handshake was for. But now he's freaking out. I don't know. What are you doing?
I don't know. Apparently, I'm just gonna go back to eating.
All right, I'll try and console Barnaby. Do you need me to roll animal handling?
Yes, you do.
See what you've done, Mexter.
All I was
It's
trying to
all
say,
your
I
fault.
was just trying to say hi and ask him what he was doing. He's not freaked out.
That's a 14.
You're having quite difficult time getting through to Barnaby right now.
All right, speak with animals.
Alright, you speak with animals? What are you saying to them?
Hold on, buddy. It's okay. You can chill out. You need to chill, okay? Because we're inside, and if you're freaking out, then other people are gonna freak out, and it's not gonna be good. You
Somebody
gotta
was
calm
in my
down.
head. Somebody was in my head.
Oh, really?
Yes, it was a weird voice. I don't know who it was.
Uh, Oscar will turn to Mexter.
Maxer, were you in his head?
No, maybe a little.
You freaked him out, man.
I'll turn back to the monkey.
That was Maxter. He's just he's weird. He talks to people in their heads sometimes. Kind of like I do, but it's like not
Can I?
with like words and like voice and talking, but like with your head. It's weird. I know. It's okay. It's okay. It's just him.
Go ahead.
In the midst of like you explaining this, can I just mind link you and be like, you mean like this?
You couldn't understand me because I was talking monkey.
I wasn't trying to understand you. I just wanted to talk to you like this. Go on. Sorry. I hear you talking
Alright,
about me over there.
you say all this to Barnaby, and Barnaby looks at you and goes, "He didn't even shake my hand yet. We're not even friends. He didn't accept the boogers."
Hey, I tried. He's the one.
Maxer,
I tried. He was the one.
Maxer, he wants you to shake your hand.
I'll shake his hand. That's what I was trying to
Alright,
do. He was the one under distress, freaking out.
you
Easy.
see that a big glob of boogers is now on your hand.
All right. In return, I to not very badly, but slightly uh, cut my hand and extend it to handshake the monkey as my form of friendship.
The monkey pokes his finger into your wound that you just opened.
Close enough. We're new friends. I didn't expect him to like full on blood brother handshake me yet, but I put the offer on the table.
He then takes the blood and pokes you in the forehead with it.
Mm, I accept it, and I'm gonna go back to eating. Really good food.
And then Oscar, you hear the monkey say, "Your friend is weird."
I know, right? Aren't we all in some way?
He's really weird.
It's
So,
okay. There's more to come. You'll see.
the little monkey looks around and says, "Who else are your friends? You said you had more."
I do.
Who else is here?
Brock, Oscar, and Lee are all there eating. Shade has not yet come out yet.
Okay, so you see those three over there? Those are my friends too.
Why is that one eating like a wild animal?
Um. Well, you're one to talk.
But I don't eat meat. And that's all she's eating.
That's my
Well, I
girl.
mean, she's hungry.
There's nothing to her.
Yeah, well, she just, that's what she does. She eats. It's just, it's just a thing. It's normal. You want
But
to say
you don't
hi?
eat.
No, I don't eat. See, I'm the weird one.
No, he's weird as the monkey points over at Mexter.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to make friends.
Okay, come on. I'll introduce you.
Alright.
Hey, Lee.
Hey, Lee.
With a very full mouth of meat just kind of like hanging out, and she looks at you and goes, "But
Do you want to meet my new friend? This is Barnaby.
friends? Hold hold on. Hi, Barnaby." You just kind of see her like her eyes kind of glisten with happiness as she's looking at the little monkey. She looks down, she looks back up. She goes, "Wait, didn't you have another friend?"
Yeah, they just kind of go, and then some more ones come, and it's just kind of part of life. It's kind of like Rachel, or you just people come and then they go, and it just
Who's
happens.
Rachel?
Oh, you don't. Oh, um, yeah, see, it's just like one of those people that like joined with us, and then we started going, and then some stuff happened, and then they had to stay behind, and there was a couple that happened like that, and like that's what happened with the animal that we were just talking about too. So we made a new friend,
A new
kind of
friend?
like Shade. Shade is a new friend too. You know what I mean?
Shade's interesting.
But yeah, it's just part of life. People come and they go. But yeah, this is Barnaby.
Well, hello, Barnaby. You watch as Barnaby gets a big old booger out of his nose and just reaches out. And her, not even thinking about it, reaches out and shakes Barnaby's hand and then looks at a gigantic booger now on her hand and goes, and starts eating again.
It's how he makes friends. He like exchanges boogers, and it's cool, isn't it?
With a very full mouth, Lee says, "Yeah, yeah, it is."
And then he will introduce Barnaby to Brock and Asuka.
Rock, Oscar, meet Barnaby.
Monkey.
Monkey.
You just kind of see Barnaby get a little bit excited as he double fisted booger pulling out of both
Oh yeah,
nostrils reaches
he
out.
he does this thing where he handshakes with the booger, and it's how he makes friends. And like if you do it, then you're his friend.
Ew. I'm not touching that.
I'll turn to Barnaby.
She's not gonna to shake your hand because she's not like a lot of people where like she doesn't like making friends. She's just like she's
You
a
just
little.
tell them I'm a bitch. It's fine.
What? Well, you're not gonna make friends with Oscar's new friend? He's a cool monkey.
I'm not touching boogers, Mector. Some of us aren't completely disgusting pigs.
It's called soap and water. You can clean it off. I'll go back to eating.
You know what it is.
Yeah, you guys tell me about it all the time. Don't remember?
So is Brock gonna reach out and shake his hand?
No. Brock's gonna put a grenade launcher on the table.
Where the fuck did you get that? Holy shit. Ow. Ow.
Barnaby looks at Oscar and goes, "They're not very friendly. Are you sure
Yeah,
they're your
well,
friends?"
um, yeah, they are. They're just kind of different. Like, 'cause you know how like everyone else is weird. Well, like part of their weird is that they don't want to be friends with everybody. They're like selective about who they're friends with, and so like it might just take some time for them to get used to you, and then you can be friends. But I guess we'll just have to see.
All right. Well, the monkey has noted this.
Yeah, I made friends with the monkey.
Oh, trust me, the monkey has
Because
noted
you're
all of
only
it.
one evolutionary step up from the monkey.
You gotta point it out. Jeez, now they know.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
take way too much effort to clean
Shade,
this stuff.
are you coming out of your room to eat? Because it's getting later in the day and the food is about to be put away. So if you're gonna come out and eat, now would be the time. And if you're talking, you're muted.
Shade will come out to eat, and I do have one serious question to ask because I just now thought about it.
What?
Shade is a tabaxi, meaning she's a cat.
Mm-hmm.
Would she already know how to talk to animals, or does she actually have to take one of the traits that allow her to do that?
It with humanoid animal-like creatures, they only understand other humanoid animal-like creatures' language. So you would not know how to talk to a monkey, but other tabaxi cats you would be able to talk to as you guys have your own language.
That's
So
probably what I'm doing.
unless the class and or race specifically says you can talk to animals at any point in time, no. You would
Yeah.
have to, yeah.
Yeah, I was reading the class and I'm like, it doesn't say anything about being able to speak with animals just as a normal trait. But at the same token, it's a cat, so it's like, eh?
Yeah, it's just specifically, tabaxis have their own language, so you can understand other tabaxi cats.
Okay. So Shay would have to take like a speak with animals trait, or something that would allow her to communicate with said monkey.
Yep, and you're a fighter, and it's very rare for a fighter to know magic.
Got it. That's why I had to ask.
Yep.
So, but yeah, no, Shade will walk out of her room, probably still reading a book, and if there's a muffin, grab a muffin.
There is plenty of muffins, you name it, they got it. So if you like strawberry, you like banana, they
Chocolate.
got just about everything. It is not exactly chocolate the way you think it is, but it is still technically a chocolate muffin.
Close enough. She takes one of those and just starts eating.
Alright, Oscar, you watch as Shade walks out and grabs a muffin while reading a book.
Alrighty, I'm gonna approach with Barnaby.
Hey Shade, you gotta meet my new friend. It's Barnaby.
Is there that monkey I saw yesterday? Still reading the book.
Yeah, he's got a name now. It's Barnaby. He's Barnaby.
That's great, Oscar. I'm a little bit busy.
Alright, well, Shade, you watch as the monkey picks its nose and reaches out to shake your hand.
He wants to be your friend.
Shade, not realizing, would shake the monkey's hand as she's still reading the book. And I'm gonna say what the book is actually about. It's actually about the dances that people have. If this is allowed, it is about the dances that they use in the trials.
Basically, the dances are storytelling dances.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, um, yeah, you go, you shake the monkey's hand, and as you go to grab the book, your hand kind of gets a little sticky toward the book, realizing that there is something now on the hand holding the book.
Well, I've dealt with worse, so meh. She's more interested in the book and actually wondering if somehow possibly she could even attempt the dances inside the book.
Well, maybe one day we can find that out. But for right now, you guys watch as the hostess begins to pack up the food. You watch as she um basically takes it all, at least the leftovers, because there's not much left after you guys, and then Lee literally eating half a plate of freaking pork.
Is there any fruit in the leftovers?
There is a few fruit, yes.
I'm gonna grab a couple for Barnaby.
Alright, you grab a couple for Barnaby. He is very excited as he licks the side of your face.
Nice.
And with that, eventually, I'm gonna have Mexer roll me a perception, please.
A what?
Perception. Go ahead and
Oh,
walk
oops.
back to the computer.
What are you talking about? I'm already here. Look at that,
Uh-huh.
22. Yeah, I'm right here.
Nice. 22. You watch as Nisha walks out, grabs a few things off the table, and as she's walking out of the hotel, she's eating. She does turn for a second and notice that you're sitting there.
Mhm.
She flashes a smile at you and then walks out the door. She stops for a moment and you watch as she talks to the hostess. The hostess walks over to you and says, um, "You guys have front row seats to the trial tonight."
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, compliments of Nisha.
Oh, hell yeah. Thank you later.
But with that, the hostess tells all of you that the trial begins with the lower tiered dancers in about an hour. You guys are welcome to go watch that if you want. Uh, Nisha and two others are in the higher tier, so they're not going to be dancing until that night. They tell you to enjoy the festivities, enjoy the drinks around town, and the food. There are a lot of food carts sitting around if you guys get hungry later.
Okay. Awesome. Thank
The hostess slips you a rather peculiar looking key,
you. Uh-huh.
and she tells you that this is proof that you guys are front row seats and that anything you guys want will be delivered to you while you were sitting in those seats.
Oh, okay. Cool. Didn't realize that was you offered that. Cool, nice, thanks. I will pocket the key.
Alright, you pocket the key. And with that, the hostess finishes cleaning up the tables. They walk the food outside. The common room of the residency area basically gets quieter and quieter as droves of people go out to the streets. You see a lot of people partying. You could definitely tell this is a very long celebration that these people do. So if you guys have any other plans, we can skip ahead to the actual dance. If not, you guys can role play a little bit before we get to that point, because it's already mid-afternoon by now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take that little plate of elf-shaped food to the very angsty child.
Great, you walk in and angsty child is sitting in the hot tub.
Please tell me wearing clothing.
Nope.
Oh, sweet Jesus. All right. I'm going to politely excuse myself, but child, whenever you get situated with that, food here, and then promptly the fuck leave.
You hear her yell, "Thank you," as she gets up and grabs the dish before you're even out of the room yet. And then walks it
Guard
over to
for
the hot tub.
life. Okay. And then I'm gonna go find Oscar. Wait.
What?
Like a hamburger?
Yes.
Let's go find the good shit.
Lee, go hang out with Oscar and Barnaby. And go be friends with the monkey.
You see a very excited Lee as she runs over to Oscar and Barnaby.
Oh, hi, Lee.
Hi, Oscar. I'm hungry.
Oh,
Mm.
well, I'm sure we could find you something to eat.
Is she just a bottomless pit?
Possibly.
Goose. Here.
You watch as Lee just kind of looks over and says, "Mama Oscar and Brock told me to come hang out with you because they're gonna go get wasted again."
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine, I guess.
She's being a responsible parent and not getting drunk in front of her child 2 days in a row.
Oscar's probably not the best option here, but I could see how you don't have many other choices.
I don't want to leave her with Maxter.
That's fair.
Hero.
Hey, this way
All
she
right.
can hang out with a monkey.
True. Yeah, Oscar's gonna start looking for some food for her, I suppose, because she says she's hungry.
Alright, it takes you guys a few minutes, but you manage to find a stall that's got a bunch of like cooked meats and stuff, and she points directly at it and says, "I want to go there."
Okay,
Mm.
okay, yeah, we can go there.
He's just kind of like unsure about this because he's never actually done shopping before, but he understands it conceptually now, so he's gonna give this a shot.
Hi, so, I'm kind of new to this whole thing, but like, if I wanted some of your stuff, what would I do? I have some of these.
And he pulls out the couple gold pieces that he still has on him.
Oh, it's free during the trials.
Okay, so like, you don't need me to give you some of these for them? I can just like have them?
No, while the trials are going, it's the only time of the year that food is free around here. So get your fill while we got it.
Oh, okay. Uh, alright, Lee, how many do you want?
All of it.
Okay, we'll take all of them.
He turns back to
You just kind of see the stall keeper look at you, look at Lee, look back at you. Where's she gonna store it? Is she gonna eat it? There's no way she's gonna eat all this.
I think she said she's hungry, so like she said she's gonna eat it, right? Right? Are you gonna eat this?
Yes,
he
I'm gonna
turns
eat all of it.
Well, like how? Because it's like as big as you almost.
I think she's gonna do what my dad used to say, hollow out the right leg and just fill it up.
Oscar, don't you know size doesn't matter?
Atta girl.
Okay, well she said she's gonna eat it, so I guess we'll take them. Is that okay?
You watch as he is throwing bits of everything into what looks like a very large looking bag. This thing is dripping with the grease from the
Oh,
meat.
sounds good.
You watch as Lee is the most excited little girl you have ever seen as she is just taking big gobs of this meat out and she is eating it while you guys are walking.
You know, that's actually like kind of impressive.
Hmm.
Like you should like start a show and like do it in front of people and they'll like pay you because it's so cool.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know where, but I feel like I've seen stuff like that before where it's like, you know, the tiny woman who puts away all the food, or like man eating chicken. You know what I mean? No, you probably don't. But yeah, it exists. There's people that do it.
You have opened up a door that you have no idea what you have just done.
Oh
As
God.
this little girl yells out, "Come watch me eat all this! Little girl!" She's like screaming, "Little girl eats the world!" And then you watch as a big crowd just kind of gathers around you.
oh fuck. That's not good.
And she's sitting
You
there
played
like,
yourself.
she's shoving this food in her mouth as fast as she can pull it out. You are watching as these people are cheering for her and throwing money in your direction.
Wow.
Oscar's just gonna like back out of the crowd slowly. Just kind of watch from a distance if you can.
What, bro? Capitalize. Damn it.
All right. Well, you watch as literally she has just pulled in. We'll roll for it. Hey, Mexter, high or low?
Hi. Oh,
You
You
bastard.
watch as she pulls in 1,000 gold.
damn. That was what? Okay.
So you mean
Uh,
Oscar has 1,000 gold? Got it.
wait. You're not even there. You're up getting drunk. You don't even know any of this.
Yeah, but once she gets back, it's gonna become Mama's, so Mama can keep it safe.
So I'd noticed this, right? That's how, because I rolled for it, or was I just rolling for
Uh,
it?
it was more, high or low for, how much she was getting. But yeah, you notice as Oscar is now currently, like, surrounded by a big group of people.
Oscar?
And you hear, yeah, like Oscar is slowly backing up, but like there's a big group of people where Oscar is, and you hear a little girl basically yelling at the top of her lungs, "Watch as little girl eats the world!"
Can I, I'm gonna capitalize here. Can I, uh, I want to say join her to eat, about like join her and to assist her. Like I could say that while she's eating, and I can make sure nobody takes her money while she's eating. You know what I mean? I could look after her since Oscar just walked away.
I mean, you walk over,
Hmm.
you see that they are throwing all kinds of money at Nell or freaking Lee.
Lee.
You are watching as she is just stuffing all this food into her mouth. You are there no idea where all this food is going.
This is crazy, but yeah, I'll just kind of like keep the I can't think of the right word here, but like keep the I guess atmosphere going, you know? It's like come on, watch this little girl eat anything, everything, even the
Roll a
world.
performance, you coward.
Ah, you
Are you
would.
trying to be a hype man?
You'll see. Oh, baby. Oh, so close to a fucking 20. I watched it.
You watch as all of them basically tell you, you don't know this little girl, back off. This is her money.
No, she's literally part of our group.
You can't prove it.
Not with an 8.
What about what about persuasion with a natural 20? Does that help? Because
They think you know of her,
mhm.
but they haven't seen you with her, so they can't tell you. Like,
I mean that's fair. We literally just got in town yesterday. But
what?
I'm
Hold on,
sure
I just saw another flashlight go across your car outside. Hold on.
what was oh, what was her name? Natasha.
Were you saying you don't remember the name of the woman you slept with?
I mean I have it written down in my notes. I just wasn't by the computer. Should have seen the flashlight. Yeah. Um I know it's like damn it. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. Where did I? Oh, Nisha. Yeah, that's right. Because I wrote it down like Kneesha. Nisha. Um, yeah, I don't know. I've had better, so it wasn't that memorable. Mm.
Anyway, okay, so
Yeah,
yeah, so they know that you might know the little, but they're not 100% sure you're with the little girl. You could sit there and try and persuade them all you want,
yeah,
but they haven't seen you with her.
yeah.
So,
It's okay. Actually, um, Nisha seen us together. That's a very reputable person, right? They'd believe her.
oh, this is one of Nisha's people.
Yeah.
You
Like
you just earned her another 2,000 gold.
and I'll pull out the key just to present it. Like, yeah, she's the one that gave me this key. She welcomed us
What?
with open arms.
Another
Literally.
4,000
Thanks.
gold.
Oh, okay, yeah. And like, I was wondering where my friend took her off to, the one that literally just walked away, and then I didn't want her to be alone, be taken advantage of. So, well, not like that, but don't want anybody to steal from her to see what's happening. So I'm all for help and support.
You just kind of watch as Lee gets to the last bit of meat in her bag, and she goes, Oh no, I'm out of food. I'm still hungry.
It's okay. It's okay, Lee. Um, we'll get some soon. We gotta go make sure everybody's all right, and I'll uh ask her if I could have the bag if she doesn't mind, the empty bag.
She hands it to you and then looks at you and says, "Where's my friend Oscar?"
He's not really good with big crowds. Um, we need to go find him, but let's gather up all of this first, and I'll just put all the like gold in her sack for her.
You put all the gold in the sack that had all the greasy meat in it.
Yep.
All right,
I figured it'd look better than trying to put it in my pockets. For now. You know what I mean?
all right. Well, she is walking away with 6,000 gold.
Yeah. All right, Lee. That really didn't do anything for you?
No, I'm hungry.
Hmm. We'll definitely have to get you some food, some more food soon. Guess we'll like kind of thank the crowd, say might be back later. You never know. And go try to find Oscar. See where he scuttled off to.
All right, where
You'll
did
find him at
Oscar
the
go?
edge of the crowd.
All right,
Oh,
you watch as Lee like takes a running leap and basically latches on to Oscar's leg and says, "Don't you ever leave me again."
yeah. What were you thinking, Oscar?
I just didn't feel too good. I had to go.
Yeah, you can at least have waited for one of us to be there. That's okay. It's okay.
Mommy Oscar says you gotta watch me because I'm a rare commodity and she doesn't want me to die again, whatever that means.
Yeah, it's. Huh.
Yeah, I kind of felt bad about leaving you, but I really had to. Or else I think I probably would have made more. I don't know, made things
It,
worse.
it's
You
it,
know,
it's okay. I'll like pat you on the shoulder. It's okay, buddy. I understand where you're going.
yeah, because like then I don't
Yeah, yep,
remember anything and
yeah.
stuff happens and
Yep. I've been there like 3 times. I know. It's okay.
Alright. With all that going on, Asuka and Brock, both of you find the same bartender at the bar that you guys sat at last time. He smiles and says, "Let me guess. You guys want what you had last night, huh?"
Yep.
Mind reader, you are.
Of course, I know when I've, you know, hooked a customer on some really high quality alcohol. As he kind of slides 2 cups down to each one of you. And your first drinks, I'm going to need con saves on both of you.
Yes.
Yep. All right, Asuka is able to hold
No
this one.
shit.
And Brock,
Wow.
you are already shit-faced drunk.
So like Oscar's kind of drunk and he's just like smashed.
Yeah,
That's impressive. Just saying.
whatever this is, it is some potent shit. What is what is Brock currently doing now that he's drunk?
You know, for an elf, you're the prettiest one I've found so far. I've never seen one drink like you have.
Thanks.
That's all I ever gave her, thanks.
I don't know, dude. She's gonna take another drink.
All right. The barkeep slides 2 more down, one for both of you.
Oh, no.
Okay, so Brock is like basically out cold. Asuka, you're pretty shit-faced drunk.
She's gonna try and pick up Brock.
Strength with disadvantage. You go to pick him up, but end up literally him on top of you. You are being squashed by a dwarf.
And halfway.
She's just gonna be laughing hysterically and like poking his face, trying to wake him up.
All right. And meanwhile, our lovely little dragon friend is finishing off Brock's leftover alcohol in his cup. And now we get to roll for him too. So if you can, a con save for the dragon.
Let me pull up his sheet.
Everybody getting hammered.
Well, I'm sorry to say, but your little dragon is so drunk he hiccuped and caught the tent in which the alcohol is being served on fire.
Oh no.
Asuka just starts laughing even harder.
Alright, I'm gonna need Oscar to make a perception, please.
Great.
You clearly see that the bar that you had to save the dwarf and the elf from last time is currently on fire.
All right. Fire truck Oscar's coming to the rescue.
Wee
All
woo,
right,
wee
Bert.
woo, wee woo, wee woo.
Start through crafting the fire away.
It takes you a little bit, and of course, you very quickly find the culprit, the dragon, who is so drunk he can't walk or fly.
All right, I'll pick him up.
Dragon tail, dragon tail.
And you currently look down and see that both the dwarf and the elf are on the ground. The dwarf is on top of the elf, and the dwarf is basically so damn drunk he's not coherent.
All right,
And the,
I'm
and
gonna
the elf
set
is
the
laughing.
dragon. I'm gonna set the dragon down, and I'm gonna start with the dwarf. Start with the heaviest. Pick him up. Throw him on my shoulder. I assume that's a strength.
Yep, that is a strength. You are correct.
15.
You're able to lift him.
All right, now I want to try for Oscar.
Another strength.
God help me. I still have to do this one more time for the dragon. 19. All right.
Alright, you're able to.
Do I need to roll for the dragon? I'm assuming yes.
Yeah, he is so drunk he can't fly, he can't move.
Okay, let's go. Oh, 5.
Maxter, you are watching as Oscar has one on one side, the other on the other side, and as he reaches down to get the dragon, all of them go tumbling
Oh
downward.
God, no.
All you hear out of Oscar is just wee.
I like how Shane's just been in the hotel reading a book while this has all been happening.
I was gonna say I like how everybody right now, me and Oscar, are being the responsible ones.
Hey,
I found good shit. Fuck off. It's 420. In the name of our Lord
maybe
Snoop, we
Shane's being
get fucking
responsible because
stoned.
he's reading the book.
I know, there's nothing wrong with
Right.
that.
So you are watching as currently Oscar is rolling down the slope with Brock and Oscar in hand.
This ride sucks.
Well, Brock is definitely getting sick everywhere now.
In 3 different languages.
You just hear Oscar, Oscar, I don't feel so good.
Uh-oh.
Hi, this is Oscar. Pukes all over elders.
Hold on, let me think about this. How many of these can I do? Let me check my do. I can only do one. Oh wait, never mind. I can do the other one, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. I'm just gonna cast 2 level 2 spells. You could probably guess. Lesser Restoration on both.
Moonbeam. No.
It is not pleasant. Both of you sober up really quickly and not in a pleasant way.
Oh no.
Oscar vomits.
It's like,
Well, you
what the
said you
fuck?
weren't feeling good, so guess what? I made you better. Now this is why you don't drink poison.
Oscar's just staring at Oscar with like a fire of just unknown fury in her eyes. Why'd you do that?
Well, why did you drink the poison in the first place?
Because it's fun. Growing up is not fun, and you said you made me do that.
I
Not
didn't
nice,
make you drink.
Oscar.
I didn't make you do anything. I just made you better.
What if I didn't want to be better? Now I gotta go drink again.
I'm 3.
Oscar starts just like trudging back up the hill.
Well, I'm not helping you this time when you can't get home.
Whatever will be fine. Brock and I got each other. We're good. Let us be drunk.
They do?
If we don't, then he's not gonna let us go drink. So we do. And Oscar's just gonna head back to the bar.
We're going on a trip to our favorite piece of shit.
Alright, I'm gonna need 2 more con saves from both of you.
And so it begins again.
First one for Oscar, she's fine.
What
You
what
can
is the
definitely
bar?
feel it, but it's fine.
Not that I'm there, but what was the barkeep's reaction to see them coming back in sober?
Yeah, right. Like you two just.
Excited.
Oh.
Alright,
Like, "Brock, what
Brock,
is
you are fine.
Christ.
I need another con save for both y'all, cause you know damn well he's sliding you another. Oscar is gone. Brock's doing okay. He slides you a third one.
Damn.
Brock is still good.
Wow. Holding shit this time.
And now he's gone.
Oh. I spoke too soon.
Like,
All right.
are we gone, or are we just both of us are like just this side of coherent?
I like that now you're asking after you fucking finish.
All right.
I'm just making sure.
With Oscar's 10, you are so far gone that you were sitting and then you're just on the ground. You have no idea how you got there. You just know this is a very, very, very rough bed. Like you're just gonna go sleep right here. This is your home now.
He's just making like a snow angel on the floor.
Brock, you drank enough where a normal human being would be considered poisoned, but because you're a dwarf, you can handle it better. So you are so far gone that you're just not there. Like you are out. There's no waking you up. You're in heaven right now. You are like ecstatically so drunk that world does not compute anymore.
Fuck yeah.
What are they putting in this beer?
Good shit.
Yeah, right?
You fuckers better believe that's what's going in the flask from here on out.
All right, Shade. You are hearing a whole lot of gossip about a flying elf and a dwarf. What is Shade doing about this gossip that Shade is hearing?
Is she hearing this inside the hotel? Because she still hasn't left there yet.
Yes, you would have been still sitting out in like the tabled area, and you were hearing like people laughing at the fact that yeah, like literally they got so drunk that they passed out, and then this big rock monster came and picked them up, and then they were all of a sudden better again, and now they're so shit-faced drunk that they're pretty sure that they're gonna end up throwing them in the drunk tank tonight.
Don't settle in jail.
Shade would sigh, get up, walk outside, walk over to where Oscar and Brock are, and go, "What the fuck?"
They just cuddling on the floor.
Has Oscar already tried to pick you two up?
All scared.
Who are you? What's yesterday?
I'm in a solid with craisins.
Can Shade attempt to pick both of them up if I roll 2 strengths?
You wouldn't be able to pick them both up, but you can pick them up one at a time.
Okay, I guess I'll try and pick up the dwarf first.
Roll that straight.
Please tell me it's at disadvantage because I'm bigger than the cat.
You have a little bit of trouble picking up the dwarf, but you're able to do it.
Damn.
Dwarf is up. Take him to his room. And just lay him on the bed.
Alright, yeah. Flop him on the bed, which is clearly messy as shit. It's got pieces of metal laying everywhere where it looked like he was tinkering with things and just didn't put it away.
Walks
Right.
back to Oscar, trying to pick up Oscar. Oh boy.
You try, and she is flailing.
Do I have anything that will help me on that
Just
one?
screaming, that's my purse. I don't know you.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Oh, the one time I don't have that
I have
ready.
an idea. Oscar's gonna hate me for it, but I don't give a crap because she's drunk. I have rope. What do I roll to see if I can tie her up with a rope?
That would be strength as well. It's strength versus strength, because she is probably not gonna let you tie her up.
Wouldn't she have disadvantage because she's drunk?
Yep, she would have disadvantage because she is drunk. Doesn't matter because she rolled a 10 on the first one anyway. Yeah, you get tied up, Oscar.
Ah. Now that she's tied up and I have her picked up, I'm taking her to bed.
She's just
Alright.
screaming things like, I'm gonna kill you, you're gonna regret this. I'm gonna
Kill
skin
me
you
all you want.
alive.
I don't care. You already
Light
fireballed me
you on
once.
fire.
This is payback for it. And you're drunk as hell, and I don't think you'd want to go to prison.
Probably not the first time though.
Why am I?
You open the bedroom
I
door.
have problems with thieveries and things.
You open the bedroom door, Shade, and you see a very naked child elf running around the room.
I've seen worse. Technically, if Shay didn't have her clothes on, she'd be a naked, furred cat. So, doesn't really phase her. She will just lay off on the bed and then say to the child, "Make sure your mother doesn't leave this room."
Are you gonna leave her tied up?
now,
Yeah,
yes.
shit. Are you gonna leave me tied up?
For now, yes, because if I untied her hands, I think I'd get a freaking knife to the throat. So, you can untie her if you want, but make sure I'm out of the room when I do it. When you do it.
She reaches over and starts to untie slowly.
And Shade runs the fuck out.
Alright, Oscar, you are now freed as Nelly definitely releases you.
I'm gonna set that bitch on fire later.
Try it.
Nelly laughs.
Even remember. Wasted.
Dexter, shut the hell up
Oscar's
before I
just gonna
stab
be
you with
like,
the keyblade.
Oscar's gonna be like, why are
I'm
we
on your
naked?
side.
Where are
Hey,
your
are you?
clothes?
Oh, you're asking Nelly? She goes,
Yeah.
it's more freeing with no clothes on.
True little child it is.
But with that, Lee, of course, is still following around Oscar. Um, Lee looks at Oscar and basically says, "What am I supposed to do with this stuff?" And she starts shaking the bag with the money.
Well, I haven't exactly figured that 100% out yet. Like, I had a talk with this one friend that's now
Yep.
not here anymore because he's in the other world, and like, um, basically, you trade it for things.
Yeah, pretty sure I'm still holding the bag.
No, you said you gave it to her.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you said you gave it to her.
Can't confirm.
No.
Yeah, you put it in the bag with the greasy meat and you handed it to her.
No, I asked her if I can have the bag, and she gave it to me, and then I got her all the gold. I never gave it back. The whole reason.
Exit out.
Huh?
If you take my kid's money, you think
I
she
mean,
won't take it for like a third of the party? She will.
the way she sees it is you asked for the bag and you did hand it back to her. Now, she's not gonna tell you no if you ask for it back or ask for it, as she doesn't understand what it's for anyway. But you didn't give it back to her. Or
Exactly.
you
I
you
didn't give
gave
it
it
back
back.
to her.
You
Oh,
you
okay.
gave it back to her.
Okay. Well, you
And
just
then
said.
she was holding it because she was, shaking it. Because remember, I had said like, that you had put the money in with the greasy meat grease.
Yeah, and I said that's
And then
fine.
she was shaking it as she was walking.
No, I
Either
was.
way, are you asking for her to hand it back to you?
I guess so.
She hands it to you.
I'll hold it for her.
And with that, she smiles at Oscar and says, "Mommy and Brock like to get drunk quite often. Wait, where's the little dragon? Where's my brother?"
Ah, hey Oscar, where is Cedric? Or are you even here, Oscar?
Are you even here?
I'm with Lee. I was gonna say I don't know. I guess
Drunk the dragon.
your mom's looking after him.
Feeling to.
So Cedric's still drunk.
I
So he would
guess
have.
we should. I guess we should probably go back and look for him. I don't think we picked him up after we left Oscar and Brock, and I doubt that they actually took care of him because they're, trying to get drunk.
Yep.
I'm so
Alright.
smashed. I think the elf's pretty.
We'll go back and look.
Alright, you go back to look, and the dragon's nowhere to be found.
Should I roll a survival?
You can.
I will do so. Looking to my sheet. Looking back to the thing. Meeting. 10.
You have
Damn.
no idea. You see where the dragon was originally laying, but you see no evidence of anything after the fact. But he is not there.
Okay. I'm gonna look for smoke. Is that a perception?
That would be a perception and or nature.
I would prefer a perception, so I will do that. First,
Persephone, woo!
that's a
Oh,
30.
wow. 19 and 20.
You don't see any smoke in the general area, but you do hear a lot of people talking about the dragon that literally took out a whole food cart.
Great. Do I hear what happened to the dragon? Or do
Something
I have to?
about they took the dragon to what seems like a jail cell for animals.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Hey, sorry to bother you. Hi, I'm Oscar. Um, where's that at exactly?
The jail cell for animals?
Yeah,
It's
that
in the
thing.
temple.
And where's the temple?
Up the hill, nobody's allowed in there until after the dance.
But what about my friend, the dragon?
He's in there for atrocities against the town. He uh
But
he ate one of the residents.
oh god.
Oh no.
Um, and well, what it like in your culture? Like, how do we like um? So like, where do we go to see him?
You can see him after the dance when
But
he's
like
being
before the
judged.
dance. Oh god. Okay. Well, thank you. This isn't good.
Uh, he's just gonna go back
God.
to the rest of the group.
Wait, in the In?
Well, I don't know. To whoever's nearest. I guess back to Lee and Baxter first.
Yeah, as I said, I think me and Lee are kind of like relatively close to, just not at the bar.
I would say Shade was within the general area too, because Shade just had to deal with your two drunk colleagues. So
Speaking of things really quickly, would Shade have learned enough in the book she read to know if the dances can be infiltrated or if someone can join the dances as a late entry?
there's no late entries allowed, but you can sign up for the next dance next year.
Things are gonna get bloody, maybe. I've already had to deal with Oscar being mad. I ain't dealing with Oscar being mad about Cedric.
Alright, well, you would have eventually, as you were running from the room, as Nellie was untying her mom, you would have ran into Oscar walking back to Mexter and Lee.
Oh, hey Oscar, what's up?
Cedric's in jail for animals because he ate a person.
He,
You're kidding me.
are they close enough so me and Lee can hear? Or at least
Yep,
me?
yep.
That he what?
Yep, Cedric ate a person
Oh
and apparently
God.
destroyed a shop,
Oh,
and he's in some sort of a jail for animals, and he's gonna get judged after the ceremony.
Do we have a plan to maybe try and get him out before the judging or help him in any way?
We are not allowed to see him before the ceremony.
That won't freaking stop me.
I mean, does anybody have one of those things, like a good one?
Who, Oscar, can't you cast
Like an
invisibility on
attorney?
someone?
Nah.
No, that would be Cedric that can do that.
Son of a beasting. Okay, does anyone have something that could turn someone invisible? Anyone? Nexter? No? Anyone? No?
Nope.
Lee just kind of shakes her head no.
Oh, crap. Okay, who wants to watch me do something stupid?
You probably shouldn't.
I've already had to deal with an angry Oscar at the fact I tied her up and put her on a bed. Do you really think I'm going to deal with her angry that her dragon is in gosh darn jail?
Hey, I tried. You
Lee
do what you want to
Lee
do.
just kind of looks and says, "Do we know who's going to be judging
Oscar,
the
did you get that
dragon?"
information?
Well, from what I know, the ceremony is like how they make their leader, right? So, and they're waiting till after the ceremony. So I would say that the person who wins is the person who judges. But I am just guessing, and I know nothing.
Well,
Meaning that
I don't think it's their leader. They're just a demigod, right?
Mexter, you do realize what this means, right?
Better have some sick dance moves.
Who's the chick that you tried to bone?
Successfully boned.
There was no trying. It happened. And I'll just like nod with a smirk on my face.
Mediocrely.
You have no idea what I'm going with this, do you?
Yeah. Nisha, she's about to perform here soon when the dances start.
If somehow we make it so she can win, you can talk to her and have her release Cedric.
Yeah, she's gonna win. Have you seen her skills? She's got mad
That
skills.
doesn't mean anything.
That's
That's
how
like
you.
me throwing a keyblade at you and
Wait.
hoping that it hits you and you can just move out of the way.
No, hear me out. I'm pretty sure if it's a dance competition, they have mad skills. That's how they win. Or am I getting it wrong?
Yeah, like, what are you suggesting, Shader? Are you saying we cheat? Because we know it happened the last time someone cheated.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we cheat. I'm saying I say screw this town, screw its god. I pull off a stealth move, run in there, unlock the jail cell with my keyblade if I can do that, get Cedric the hell out, and go into hiding.
I don't know. You really want to do that? It's kind of nice around
And
here.
does anyone else have any better ideas?
I mean, at least
Maybe.
We,
wait till after the dance.
yeah, that.
See what
He points-
transpires. You know?
And if Nisha
Nexter,
loses Nexter,
Nexter, talk to
Yes, Lee.
Nisha.
Yeah, see, that's a possibility too.
whole point is, if she loses by some miracle or by some way, we are screwed.
From what I've heard, she's really, really good, and a lot of people are looking at her as a winner already.
Hmm? See?
Oscar, I'm hungry.
Okay, let's find another shopkeep.
I would really want to rely on Nisha Nexter.
But no crowds this time, he points.
I just like jingle the bag. Are you sure?
Wait a minute.
Well, if you're doing it, then I'm not gonna be there.
Hold the hell up.
Fine. I'll take care of her. What? What's up?
Nexter, where did you get that bag and what is in that bag?
I've had it, dude. You don't remember?
No, I've been.
Oh, Nelly did that. Oh,
Yeah,
no, not Nelly. Lee. Lee did
Yeah.
that.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's a thing we got going. Just go with it, man.
Nexter,
Well, no, I'm sure Lily wants, or I'm sure Lee wants to say, because like she's probably really proud. Like,
Oh
look at
yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's like very
Lee,
accomplishing of
would you
her.
like to tell Shay what you did?
I eated so much foods, and people was cheering me on, and they said, "Go, girl, put that food away."
I'll just
And I
nod.
eated like 20 pounds of meat in one sitting.
light bulb suddenly going off.
Yeah, I was there.
Would you happen to know who's guarding Cedric right now, Oscar? Would you happen to know that?
Well, they're at the temple.
Are they outside the temple, in the temple?
I assume in the temple.
Try and figure out if they're outside the temple for me, because if it's true, I have a crazy freaking idea.
How do you want me to do that?
Talk to people. How else do you gain information?
I'm not very good at talking to people.
Ugh. Okay, I will go figure out if the guards are outside or inside.
The most innocent person and happens to be a child in our party as an accessory to a crime.
The only accessory to a crime is going to be me and my gosh darn keyblade if this doesn't work.
We'll see what happens. You know.
I will figure this out. Nexter, what is in that bag? For crying out loud, what is in the bag?
Oh, it's her earnings. Don't worry about it. Like literally what she just explained. And Oscar
So
told you.
there's no money. There's no money in the bag.
Okay, so he just said they threw money at her, and I said this is her earnings, and I shake it.
You
Gee.
just said there's herrings in the bag, though.
Herrings?
Or what were you saying?
When did I say herrings?
He said
Earnings?
earnings.
Yeah, I said
It
earnings.
sounded like herrings.
Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, this is her earnings. This is what she earned from what Oscar just explained, and I'll kind of jingle it. Like, don't worry.
How much money exactly is in there?
We're still figuring it out. Don't worry. There might be more to come. Just wait.
Nexter, if I can somehow get information on where these guards are, use that money to bribe the freaking guards into letting Cedric out.
Well, see, that's not bad and all, but it's hers.
What? I'm sure Lee won't mind, because what would we rather deal with? Would
Deal
we rather
with?
put all our hope into Nisha winning this, and if she doesn't, we're all effectively screwed and having to deal with a very angry Asuka? Or are you going to let me risk everything I have right now to try and get this dragon out, so maybe you all don't die by angry elf?
Well,
Okay,
Whatever.
hold
we
on.
don't necessarily know that the guards will take a bribe because they seem kind of weird here. Like
Yeah.
everybody
It's worth
follows
a
the
try,
rules.
Oscar. It's worth a try.
But
And if they
see,
don't, I just stab them.
to be
Because
fair,
at this point, this town sucks.
let's say to be fair, it's not a bad alternate plan. How about we compromise? See how things go, and then you do that instead of just going and doing that first. Because you never know. But
Oscar,
worse,
well,
Dexter.
Nexter, you don't realize this. If Nisha doesn't win and someone else wins and judges Cedric, they could kill him.
Well, see, that's why you do what you do before that happens. See what I'm saying?
How am I going to act fast enough if they rule immediately after the dance? Who's to say they don't immediately go to a jail cell, rule on them, and say, this dragon will die?
Well,
There is
no.
no room for error here, Nexter. It's either I do this now, or we're dealing with a very angry Asuka because for all we know, her dragon could be dead within 24 hours.
Well, I said my side. You do what you need to do. If you feel like that's the play here, you haven't steered us wrong yet.
The whole point is, who's to say that if they don't take money, I've been learning their freaking dances in this book as far as I know.
Yeah,
I could try my best to maybe distract them with the dance, and someone else sneaks in and grabs the gosh darn dragon.
true.
Whole point is, if we don't do this now and we wait for this dance competition, if Nisha doesn't win, we are screwed.
I don't know. What do you think, Oscar?
But like, I think the people here seem like really nice, and it would be kind of weird for them to be like, "Oh, you did a bad thing. Guess what? Die." It seems more like they would be the kind of people that would just make you like say
You
sorry or
It
like,
well, yeah, and
uh,
you
to
said
to add on to that, it doesn't have to do anything with a god, so they're not going to do that. You know what I mean?
Oscar just said, and I quote, "Whoever wins becomes the demigod or whatever, and they make the rulings." Doesn't mean it has to be someone from this town.
but that
Oscar,
was just a guess.
Oscar, roll a perception, please.
Wait, hold on. What's that over there? Wait, am I even seeing anything? We'll find out after this.
Wait, what is happening over there?
23.
You
Nice.
see, Lee is currently talking to one of the random shopkeepers, and she looks like she's in some pretty deep conversation.
Huh. It seems like Lee's pretty good at talking to people.
It does, doesn't it?
Open is we need to decide what we're doing.
Yeah, I think that's what she's trying to help do.
Because I know you like Nisha and everything, Nexter, but I really don't want to put Asuka's dragons' lives in the hands of a random dance competition where,
Yeah,
depending on how many people, it's a 15 to 25% shot of winning, and whoever wins it is a 25 to whatever percent shot that they are from this town, and that they decide not to take the rudest thing possible for Cedric eating someone and blowing up a shopkeep or lighting it on fire, whatever happened, and say, "Oh yeah, we're just gonna give Cedric a slap on the wrist." I
yeah,
wouldn't personally trust that.
yeah.
Anybody want to roll an intelligence that's actually out in this conversation?
I was gonna say, yeah, that's why I
I'm
think
gonna roll. I left mine in a mug.
gonna say, yeah, that's
All
why.
right. Anyone else want to roll? Baxter,
Yeah,
Oscar.
what I was gonna say is, yeah, that's exactly why I think she's going to talk to people to figure it out.
Well, Oscar knows nothing. You rolling?
Yep. I just accidentally closed my sheet.
No, you didn't. You had to
Fuck
walk all the way back.
me.
You don't know anything. Shade, you would sit there and think that maybe Lee is trying to help get information and that it would be a good idea to go see what information she might be getting.
I'm gonna go talk to Lee. Meanwhile, you, Nexter, and Oscar figure out if I'm doing this, who's doing this, because I really, as much as you like Nisha, Nexter, don't I don't want to put everything
Yeah, I know
in the
you think
hope
she's
that
gonna
she wins.
lose. I got it. I got it.
Nexter, that's like if you and me danced. Okay, like if you put me,
Whoa, whoa! I don't,
Oscar,
I don't dance, sir.
Dexter,
Or
shut up and let me explain.
okay, sorry.
That's like if you put me, you, Oscar, Asuka, and Brock all in dancing competition. Okay, you
I would have
have
won.
a mm, you have a 25% chance of winning, or I actually say less than 25% chance of winning between all 5 of us.
Yeah, I got you.
Are you willing to take that chance and
No,
still compete?
no. That's why I said we should, figure out what we need to do. That's why Lee's trying to gather information to see,
And
what's going on.
and like I said, I will go talk to Lee, but meanwhile, you and Oscar figure out who the hell's going in or who the hell's distracting the guards if they're outside.
Okay.
Jade would walk over to Lee, very frustrated but trying to keep her composure. Hey Lee, what you doing?
Lee grabs your hand and drags you back over to Oscar and Mexter, and she says, I have some information.
Did Jade just get pulled by a little kid?
Yes, you just got pulled by a little
How
kid.
strong is that kid?
Strong enough
Yes.
to pull you.
Okay. Anyway,
You don't
what
even
what
know
did
the
you
half of it.
what did you learn, Lee? What do you have that can possibly help us?
The temple is locked up until after the dance. They don't judge until the day after. Whoever wins is going to be the one judging. Nobody has died in this town since before the god took out that whole big town. So I don't think even if things were to happen that they'd kill Cedric, but you guys have at least if she wins, you could talk to her before she judges the dragon tomorrow. And the worst that I have heard that they said they do is banishment.
So this still all hangs on Nisha winning.
Yes,
Christ on heaven above.
but a lot of people are rooting for her.
Okay, hold up. Oscar, don't you have an ability that will let you see into the past or something like that? Or future, something like that?
Like a plan that's happening, I think it is.
Um.
Down to the
Okay, so
bone
that
thing.
is not. That's not exactly how it works. It's more of like a "is this gonna work" type deal than like a see into the future type deal. Unless
Okay.
the future is like 30 minutes from now.
How many times can you do that?
Uh, once I think. Hold on, let me look.
Because I just had a brainwave, and we'll see whose plan is better.
Yes, because I previously fixed the poisoned of the dwarves and the elf. I can only do it once for now.
Okay. Um, would you be willing to use that to see if Nisha wins or if Mexter's idea of hoping Nisha wins would be good or bad or whatever the thing tells you? I don't know because I'm not magically inclined.
You just kind of see Lee smile and say, "He." Oscar said it's like a 30-minute thing, and right now the dances are going on between the lower tier dancers. So right now would not be a good time for him to use it, cause the higher tier, which is what Nisha is in, goes an hour after these dances.
Okay, that good call on that, Lisa. We'll wait until like uh
Well, how long does the dances last?
They usually get about 30 minutes apiece.
So we would have to
Wow.
use
So
it.
we'd have to wait till she started.
Yeah.
It's a lot of dancing.
Well,
Damn.
we'd have to reuse it like halfway through her dance because if we use it right at the beginning of her dance and it takes 30 minutes per dance, you're just gonna pretty much look into her entire dance and not find out anything.
No, that's how we know if it's a good idea or if it's a
Yeah,
bad
it
idea.
doesn't actually like let me see the future. It just says this might be good, this might be bad, or it's just kind of neutral.
Yeah. So if we do it at the beginning, we can see if the whole dance will be good, right? Right, Oscar?
Well, it only works for like things that we do in the next 30 minutes.
Yeah. So it'd be like, in the next 30 minutes, the person we're watching is gonna win, right? Or probably worded better, but you know, it.
So then, pretty much within 30 minutes, we'd figure out if Nisha has a chance in hell of winning.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have to like.
Yeah, I could probably use it for that.
Okay, so we have that in the book. So we can do that, and let's say it says it's not the best outcome. What do we do then?
Plan B? I don't know.
Which is me.
We wait, because the worst that could happen is banishment, which means we all get to leave, which we would probably do anyways, right?
Ah.
I doubt Mexter would want to leave his lady friend.
I mean, I told you, it wasn't that memorable, but I still got some.
Mexter, you make me really want to just bonk you on the head sometimes.
And
What
as
are
you
you
say
guys
that,
talking about?
a lady friend I know that gave us this, and I'll pull out the key. This, and I'll show it to
Yeah,
everybody.
I don't really get it. You know, they were talking about like boning like earlier, but like where does bones come into play here? Like, aren't they still living? I don't get it.
Yeah, it
I'm gonna
there's
have to ask mommy what boning is.
I didn't say it. I was
Mexter,
trying to I was trying to fix it. I didn't say it. Yep.
uh,
Sorry.
did you pull out the key, Mexter?
Yeah, I just said I pulled it out and presented it to everybody.
What does the key look like, Lily?
It is something that basically when you guys walked in, there was like a gated area, and that key goes to that gated area.
Hmm.
Yeah. And this is our pun intended. This is our key to get into everything and have free meals and board. Yeah.
Did we see the
Compliments
gated
of
area
Nisha.
open or closed when we walked in?
It was closed up tight.
Mexter, come with me.
Well, no. Should I?
I will bonk you on the head with my keyblade if you don't.
Hmm. Tempting. Okay. Where we going?
We're gonna go over to that gated area because if this key unlocks that gate, I have an idea.
Well, I mean, didn't we unlock the gate to come in?
This gate was locked when we came in.
Yeah, so we unlocked it to come in. Or are we on the outside of the gate?
Basically, what it is it surrounds the stage, and only like the top tier people can get into this gate, and you have to have the key in order to get in.
Okay.
It's basically like the high box in a baseball game, you know, or a football game.
I'm
Ringside.
I'm an athlete, not an
Yeah.
athlete, but I got you.
And curiosity, where would this high box lead?
You are literally front and center. You get to watch everything from a high boxed area. You get to look down onto the stage, and it's basically right there at the stage.
So it just leads pretty much to the stage, nowhere else.
The
Well,
stage is connected to the temple, so
yeah,
Ooh.
but I think we're in our own like secluded box. That's why we need a key.
Mexter, come with me and unlock that gate right now.
Why? Where are you trying to go?
If I'm thinking right, and if this is supposedly only for like a high box, high talent thing, The
which
stage is by the
I
temple,
am.
isn't it?
Oh, is it? I don't know.
If it is, who's to say that doesn't connect to the temple? Somehow someone could just sneak in, grab Cedric out of the temple without anyone ever knowing someone was in there, and just run and hide.
I mean, that's not a bad idea, but like Lee was saying, it's not like they're gonna kill him. The worst is just banishment, which we were gonna leave anyway, so why even bother?
That's the worst right now, Mexter. Nothing says that someone wouldn't choose death. You don't know people's true intentions. Heck, for all you know, Nisha, who's trying to be all friendly with you, could secretly just be using you and secretly gonna turn you against all of us to have you kill us.
I mean, I couldn't see that not being a possibility, but it's a small
The
chance.
the moment you say that, Lee just kind of pipes up and says, "But then why wouldn't she go for Mama? Mama's more dangerous than he is."
Yeah, there's that.
Because Mexter's an idiot.
Wait, wait.
Mexter's an idiot and he'd fall for it very easily. That's the only thing I can say, Lee.
I feel the love, guys. Or I feel the love,
Mexter,
y'all.
you're the one who broke
I
my
don't
dang
know.
knee.
I don't
Trying,
know. Have you seen Mama drunk?
Yeah, like once or twice. It was interesting, actually.
my point is, she doesn't get that drunk so often. Mexter's
Now,
always just an idiot.
again, noted.
You broke my knee.
But with
Unintentional.
that,
Mm.
we will end it here because it is going on three
Oh,
o'clock.
dang, it's already 3? Shit.
Yeah, it's already 3.
Well, hold
Where
on.
we pick up,
Hold on.
um,
Before we go, I want to know what's happening with Asuka and Brock. Are they just passed out still?
oh yeah, they're
Oh,
fucking
That
gone.
that bad? Okay. I was wondering if they can maybe came a little coherent. What's going on, guys?
It face does not begin to describe how we're feeling.
I mean, I can understand you, especially like high tolerance, Mr. High Tolerance, and just completely fucking trashed. Which Asuka, you've been holding your own for a bit there.
Well, you also have to think he just drank the equivalent of something that could take down a freaking rhino, an elephant.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, I'm like 6 deep, no, 4 deep right now.
That's impressive.
Also, you.
Equally as impressive.
I would say so far, have we made the right choices or are we fucking shit up?
I cannot confirm nor deny because
Ah,
if I tell you that now, it will affect how you do next session.
Yeah, I think we're playing the cards pretty good. Gotta try not to
says the
murder.
one that says the one that wants to risk everything on Nisha winning.
Well, it's not like that. Just don't want to go around killing people yet.
Mexter, the cool
Yet. I
thing is,
will emphasize the yet. Time and
exactly.
place.
Shade's looking at all the possibilities. Because heaven forbid Nisha doesn't win, and heaven forbid someone wins and they hate dragons for whatever reason. Whatever reason they could hate dragons, they could go all the way to death. Just saying,
Yeah.
yeah, harshest we've ever done is banishment, but I hate dragons. Kill it.
I still get the feeling breaking into the temple is a bad idea.
Yeah.
If it comes down to it, Shay will happily risk her life for that.
I don't think it's just your life you'd be risking.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'd tell everyone else get the hell out of there.
But see, it's also good to like kind of pick up on some cues to kind of get a feel for it. Like, pretty sure the DM saying like banishment's the worst that's gonna happen. That's the worst that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You never know. Lily is seeing what Lily's done just in sessions and in previous stuff that I can't use in sessions. She could honestly decide just to be very mean.
I wouldn't put it past
Possibly
her, but
pestering the
I,
DM
I
about
don't
things like that.
So the whole thing
yeah,
is, I'm not
I
taking any chances.
I don't try and play against the DM. Like the DM isn't my enemy. I play the character. What would the character do? And then like everything else just follows.
mhm.
the whole thing is, I'm not going against Lily because Lily, in the end of the day, does whatever the heck she wants to do, and there's no fighting that. It's just right now, Shade's trying to look at every other option and really doesn't trust the fact that Mexter's just like, oh hey, let's just leave this in the hands of Nisha and hope she wins. Shade would rather get
Excuse me.
them out of there and just forget this city ever happened.
Yeah, we'll find out next time.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I will say that nobody's died yet, besides that poor shopkeep. Only
Which,
because a certain dragon was drunk and he
yeah,
decided that that was food.
I was gonna say
See what
it
I
wasn't
mean?
like fully intentional. You know, if alcohol wasn't added to the mix, probably wouldn't have happened. But it's neither here nor there. It happened.
As Justin Bieber would say, Mexter, never say never. Can't believe I just made that reference.
I don't follow, but I understand the not the reference. I understand the saying.
Connotation.
I will say next session, Asuka, your character, though she's drunk, you're not as drunk as Brock, so eventually you'll come out of your drunken stupor. But Brock, like I said, drunk enough to literally take down an elephant, so
Yeah, I could only see how angry Oscar would be, drunk, and then the news breaking. Oh yeah, your dragon's in jail, and Mexter wants to risk his entire life on this chick that he literally met less than 72 hours ago, winning
Hey,
this company.
hey. To be fair, it's not just my life. The group's
just
life.
think,
I
you
said Cedric's
actually
life.
Oh, I thought you said
you
mine.
actually
I was
saved
making a
both
joke.
Brock and Asuka from going to the temple too, 'cause that's their drunk tank as well.
Ah,
Ah,
nice.
so technically, if I would have done it right, I could have saved. God damn it!
I mean, really, if I mean, I know it's just rolls, but if Oscar would have just rolled that one last three in a row, good one, wouldn't have happened. But you know, it is what it is. Just roll the die.
I mean, at least I saved two of them from going to the drunk take. Now I just have to try.
Hmm.
Well, we all have to try and save the dragon.
Yeah.
Yay!
I mean, if I remember correctly, Misha did mention that she thinks she pretty much has it in the bag.
That
I wasn't
doesn't
gonna
mean
mention
anything.
it.
That
I wasn't gonna
the
mention
the
it.
only literally thinking you have it means nothing. That's like saying I think I. That's like saying almost, and that only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Yeah, but there was the other reassurance of like everybody's rooting for her, kind of hinting like she might
Again,
be the. Okay,
again, Mixture
okay.
falls under the
Yeah,
same thing
I
as
got you.
almost.
Got you.
I could say you're shooing to win your next, freaking Deep Rock Galactic mission, and you end up dying.
Yeah, but to be fair, that's not D&D. That's Deep
That's
Rock
still
Galactic.
that's it's
No,
still the
it's a
same
difference.
principle. It's still the same principle. I mean, prime example. That's like if you're playing a card game and I say, "Oh yeah, you've got such good cards that you can win this." Next thing you know, you're getting freaking like 22 in blackjack or something.
Yeah, but in my
It's like,
defense,
well,
that's not D&D. Just throwing that out there.
it's still me. It's still the same principle. It's the same
Alright,
principle.
alright, so, Maxter, whenever you want to end the stream session, you can, do it. I'm going to say, Brock and Asuka, you had me laughing throughout the whole fucking night. Loved
Who's
it.
doing
Yeah,
who's doing the
I can't
recap?
believe you got wasted.
Twice.
Who-
I don't
Who's
know.
doing the recap next session?
Hey, I'm happy we can make everybody have a good laugh.
I was dying. I was fucking.
Word press.
Oh Christ!
Brock was in fucking what's the word for it? Brock was pissed off he couldn't make miniguns, so therefore drunk.
Ah, I see.
I don't think you understand. My love for miniguns borders on the erotic.
You're probably the man that wears power armor and runs with a minigun in Fallout, aren't you?
Yeah.
I mean,
How did I
that's
hit that as the nail on the head?
that's not a bad combo, to be honest.
Especially when the first one I found on Fallout 4 was an explosive. So yeah,
Speaking
Nice.
of Fallout 4, it's supposed to be getting a next gen update soon. When is that happening?
I don't know.
eventually.
Yeah. But yeah, it was fun. Till next time, guys. Have a good one.